That just makes it a little harder. After lateral lunges, we have chest press or push-up. Sorry for turning my back on you, but here we go with the wall push-up. Nothing wrong with that. Pushing against the wall is a push-up. Okay? On the ground, you all know how to do a push-up. You have a modified version. You do it on your knees. You want to make sure if you're going to do it on your knees that from your knees to your shoulders is still in a straight line. So you're not kind of doing this thing. You have to let yourself down. Okay? Or you're doing a regular push-up. Elbows close. Okay, you got the choice. Do what you want. Remember, you're doing 45 seconds, so you may want to space that out a little bit. How fast you do them is up to you. All right, after your push-up, or we have the lunge, which is the forward lunge. This is a great exercise. Again, it's one of the primary movements that you have to do. It mimics walking. It's a little harder than walking, but it strengthens your ability to walk. That step should be about 1.5 times the width of your shoulders. You do not want that back knee touching or coming close to the distance of the front heel. Okay? Try to show that sideways. You don't want something like this. You can see that's too close. Okay, so you're going to want to go and push back up. Okay, front ways would be this way. Okay, you step. I always counterbalance, drop, push back up. Again, you can alternate. You can do one side. It's totally up to you. 45 seconds, 15 seconds transition to the next. We start doing curls. Now, how do you do curls when you don't have equipment? Well, you can do a self-resisted curl. Just place one hand, resist it, pull towards. Okay? You can also do an isometric this way. However, if you're older, I don't recommend isometrics. People tend to hold their breath, elevates your blood pressure. You start breathing again, you get dizzy, so don't do that, especially if you have blood pressure issues. Anytime you need to rest more than 15 seconds, by the way, like I said before at the beginning, take your time, take more rest, but just self-resistance, you can do curls, okay? All right, the hip bridge, if you don't have a mat, get a towel, but you can get on the floor. This is a great exercise. Don't know if I can get it in here, but I'll see if it works. Okay, here we go. Classic hip bridge. You can always modify that. Hold, single leg. All right. So if you have any questions, by the way, don't be afraid to email me or get in contact with me, and I'll gladly give you some pointers. All right, after your hip bridge, we have planking. Okay, the plank, sorry for stepping out of there. Plank is classic. The thing about the plank is that it is a static exercise. You're not moving. The goal is to teach you how to breathe, how to brace, keep holding that plank and not hold your breath. If you're holding it for more than 1.5 minutes, I think it's great that you can do it, but it's not really necessary. We want dynamic stability. We want to be able to breathe, brace, and move. That's the hard part. Another video will discuss that as well. So for right now, the basic plank, you have either a tall plank or you have the what we call arrowhead or forearm plank. Most of you who are familiar with exercise know how to do this, all right? So this is very simple. This is the forearm plank. You want to keep your feet as close together as possible. You want to tighten your glutes. You want to tighten your shoulders. Keep your head level. Don't move, keep moving your head around. Just hold, and that's your workout. Okay? You just completed 8 if you did 45 seconds. Finish 1 round. See how you feel. Take maybe a minute or 2. Start the next round. Don't need a minute or 2. Start your next round sooner. Need more than 2 minutes, but want to complete another round? Go ahead and do it. Take the time you need. Remember, you are in control. Nobody's watching. Nobody cares how well you do. It's totally up to you how hard you work. The only competition is with yourself. Okay? This is a great way with no equipment. Okay? And for those guys out there who absolutely insist that you have to have equipment, you can always make your own. Not too heavy either. Have fun with this. Don't be afraid to make some comments. Any constructive criticism would be appreciated. Otherwise, take care, stay well, be safe, and we'll get through this together.